Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Arena Cup Championship weekend, day 2.
Welcome back, everybody.
It's going to be a great day of matches today. We're going to start with a team rotation. The full teams will be playing each other, obviously rotating through one by one rack at a time, till one of these teams gets 5 wins. Then we got a doubles match, and gonna finish things up in the singles area. After our team match, we're gonna be jumping over here to our first doubles match. Luke thinks Team Lineham's taking the trophy. I think Team Senna might disagree with you there, Luke.
I agree. There hasn't been one team that has won that came into day 2 up 5-3.
That's true. Somehow, all 3 weekends, there's a team winning 5-3 going on to Sunday. And so far, 2 out of 3, the team with only 3 wins going into Sunday has won. That's the trend. Looking like Team Lineham trying to break that trend today.
They're going to try.
Both teams came ready today, had some pep talks, team talks.
Nice breakfast for them, too.
Yeah, the diner next door. Thanks to our lovely hosts here at the joint. They've been great hosts for both the players and for people like us.
Definitely.
It looks like we have Tournament Director Frost getting things underway right out of the gate.
First lag.
Lineham and Senna both lagging here. Looks like Team Lineham's going to be breaking.
Oh, what a lag, too.
Yeah, that was a pretty good lag right all the way up to that rail. So the first rack's going to be Rich Senna versus Ryan Lineham, our 2 captains.
All right, we've seen this yesterday as well, haven't we?
Yeah, they're hoping it goes a little differently today, but it was a good back and forth in the team battle yesterday.
Definitely. Let's see how Lineham does off the break here.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent, breaking well, as we'd expect.
Yeah. With that magic rack, we have seen a lot of very good breaks this weekend as well.
Absolutely. Only about 3 dry breaks all weekend so far.
Well, that was not a dry break, but it looks like he has an unfortunate leave on that one ball, which he'll probably push out here.
Yeah, I see a push coming here. The real question is, where does he push it? Yeah, interesting.
I don't really see it. Unless he could push into a jump shot. Try to just bump that 6 ball just enough where he can hop over. Or go that way.
Gonna pop it out. Maybe just enough to see the 1 ball. Making it tempting to take the shot, even though it's a very difficult one.
See, it looks like
yeah, Rich gave it back.
Gave it back. I see a possible 2 ball being made here.
Yeah, that's quite a cut. He didn't make the 1, but he did make the 2. Left quite a tough shot here on the 1 afterwards.
I did see that 2 ball going in. But now there's no ability to push again, so let's see what he's going to have to do here. Looks like he's bringing the jump stick out.
Yeah. They don't call him Flying Ryan Lineham for nothing. He's going to call the 9. Looking to come come up and hit that one and knock that 9 right in. Did he get it? Oh, my goodness, he did not get it. But
did he make a ball?
He did make the 7 in the side, so
right.
keep that jump stick out.
Keep that jump stick out.
No, looks like he's putting it away.
See what he wants to do here. Just going for a kick shot. Oh, calling the 9 again.
Really wants that 9 on the side.
Yeah, he does. Oh, wow.
Wow.
So he really went for it a couple times, and it was close.
Yeah, I still like the effort. I like the choice.
Oh,
Nice
good shot.
Down the rail, yeah.
Yep. Even played the rail a little bit, especially here. That gets a little finicky if you do that. So it was a good shot. Ooh, we got a little short on it. He definitely wanted to get past that 5 ball.
Yeah, he did not want to clip it. He wanted to be just past it.
Let's see what he does here. If he goes for more of a safety, or if he tries to bank this back to the corner.
I mean, he might try both. Oh, he's playing a D. Touchy shot while using the bridge. Very nice shot.
Very nice.
Good speed control.
It looks like Lineham will be able to just see a little bit of that 5 ball.
He's going to call the 9
9
in the
side, huh?
He really wants that 9 in the side.
How about the corner?
Did he lock that 5 on the 6? It looks like he did.
It looks like it's pretty close, that's for sure.
We'll be able to tell by how Rich lines up this next shot.
It looks like he's
He may just try and clip it.
Yeah.
Bring the cue ball up around. He sure did.
Great shot.
I was nervous that 6 was going to stop it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. I'm like, ooh, don't double kiss that.
It was close.
But it looks like Ryan is going to be able to see a piece of this 5 ball to be able to cut it in the corner. Oh, he's calling the 9 again.
At least it's not the side this time.
He's got some cojones.
That's a good call.
Oh. Rich, not happy about that. Dropped the stick. It's a good thing that they got rugs here, I will say.
Yeah.
We'll say party foul. It's never a good sound when you hear a stick fall on wood.
Oh, I'll cringe.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Even if it's a bar cue, it hurts.
Yep. Oh, get out of there. Oh.
That was the only problem.
That was the only problem. I figured he would have played more of like a bottom right to try to swing that a little farther over after it hits the rail.
Alright, can't imagine this ends any other way.
No. You never know, maybe he might go for the 9 ball here. No.
Beautiful leave.
It was. Alright, good
rank
out.
1 is going to go to Team Lineham.
Just an unfortunate scratch by Rich there.
Coming next, we're going to have Justin Bertrand and Frank Constantino. Ooh. And it's going to be, I believe, Frank to break.
Frank to break. You know what that means. Bringing out that teal break stick.
Absolutely.
Alright, we're gonna have Frost rocking right now and rocking the Red Sox hat again.
Oh yeah, you thought the
I
Patriots
would
were
have thought
breaking
he
out
would have rocked the
today.
Patriots today because Patriots are playing.
No, he's even rocking the Red Sox shirt today.
As well, yeah.
All right, here comes Frank to break rack 2. He's been breaking very good all weekend.
Let's see a good break here. All right, smoked that break, but unfortunately he
The one ball he
made the
needs
one.
to see is buried.
Yeah. So he's gonna have to either push or do a nice kick shot here for that 2 ball. He might be able to see a piece of it, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I
It might
expect to
be.
see a push here. He's going to use his extension, even though he's already got a 60-second shot clock. Well, you can definitely take your time now.
It's definitely. It looks like.
He's gonna
he's
push.
pushing. Yeah.
Interesting
Tried to
play,
tie up
yeah.
another ball. All right, let's see what.
See if Justin wants to take the shot or give it back.
I mean, this is a chance of making the 9 in the corner, really, if you can't see the 2. Ooh, that was a little wide.
Hits the ball a little thin.
Yeah. But it looks like he didn't bury that shot, so I think Frank's gonna be able to see that 2 ball, no problem.
Yeah, it looks like he can see just about all of it.
What are you playing this with? A top left to try to get around?
I honestly like leaving it pretty close to where it is.
And shoot it off? Oh, wow. That was a draw.
A monster shot.
A monster draw there.
That came. That was almost the full length of the table and the full length back.
Good shot there. Slow down a little. Alright. He has to play into that 6 ball, but we're going to hope he plays this a little bottom so he doesn't hit the 6. Unless he wants to. No.
Oh, the diamond pockets strike again.
They do, and unfortunately, he left Justin with a pretty open table here.
He's going to make a similar cut, but he doesn't have the 6 ball to worry about.
Oh, he's calling the 9 ball just in case. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's when you get a little overzealous. Just play your shots. There was only 4 balls on the table. There's no reason to try to make a hero shot on that 9.
I don't think it was a hero shot. I think he was just calling it in case it dropped.
No, I'm just saying he put, a little bit of English to get to the 9, and that's what ended up hurting him. Alright, good shot by Frank there. Nice little straightforward shot here.
Yeah, Frank looking to clean up after leaving the mess to begin with. And he does just that.
Yep, good out by Frank.
That's going to tie the score at 1 apiece.
Alright, what are we going to see?
Just going to bring us to John Leandro breaking against Mark Tringali.
Alright, this will be another good one. We saw Mark pretty excited about today.
Oh yeah,
he walked in ready.
You don't get a whole lot of emotion out of actually probably half the players on Team Senna. They're very stoic and they don't react to much. Rich is excited. Mark's excited.
Yep.
Frank's excited.
Frank's excited. I think I've heard Rich talk more this weekend than I have all master session.
Yeah, I'll back that up. I heard him mention on the very first weekend that he wanted to drink champagne out of the Arena Cup.
And that is definitely a possibility if
Just need a few more wins and his
couple
dream
more
will come
wins.
true.
Yep.
As John makes a great break there. Not the easiest leave on the 2-ball, but he does get to come back to the table.
He gets to come. I'm going to say he's going to play this with a nice little safety here just to put that cue right behind the 3. Oh, he
Very
left it a
good
little
touch.
farther. I'm going to see, we're going to see Mark go right past that 3-ball and possibly make this 2.
Yeah, he's pretty good with these kind of...
He has these weird shots.
Yeah. Especially coming off the rail like that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Great shot. Just unfortunate position for him. He should be able to see at least a piece. If not, he'll be able to kick this. It looks like he's going to have to go for the kick here. He's lining it up, trying to make that.
Yeah, he is very good at kick shots.
He is very good at kick shots. Let's say... Oh, and it's got chances. Oh, what a shot by Mark there.
Unbelievable.
Alright, let's see him do this. It looks like he's have to shoot this 5-ball down table, but the position to get to the 6 is going to be a little interesting. With that wall there, with the 7 and the 8.
He's running a little low in time here. He's got to get a shot off.
Oh, that was unfortunate. That was the biggest problem, was trying to get on the other side of that wall. Now he's gonna have to do a little something. Maybe he's gonna have to kick at this again, I think.
Yeah, not much room to work with here.
There's not much. Get out of there. Alright.
Where's it going to sit?
Where is it going to sit is a real question. Alright. Not the easiest shot, but definitely a makeable shot.
It's a makeable shot, but it's really tough to make it and leave well for the 7.
Yes. I think looks like he's going to go for the cut in the side and try to come back around the table. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, he avoided the scratch there. Let's see what Mark can do if he can get this table out here. Got it.
I think you either have the 6 up there. I can't tell if it goes between that 7 and 8.
I don't think it goes between the 7 and 8.
I
I think he's going to
so
have
either.
to shoot this up.
Yeah. The bright side is by shooting the 6 up table, the cue ball wants to come out for that
This
7.
way, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, stop. Alright, Mark is, he's making this a little bit more difficult than he has to. But he's making these great shots to try to recover from them. It looks like he's going to have to cut this in the corner the other way.
I think he may be trying to bank it.
He could be trying to bank it. Oh, yeah, I think he went for a safety.
Safe bank. Very nice.
Oh, very nice safety. Left the full table. Let's see what John's going to be able to do with this one. I'm seeing you could go for the win or the defense here with that 9-ball. Oh. Little glitch. Alright, good safety there by John. That was a smart play instead of going for that bank shot.
Yeah, I think Mark might be looking to take to the air here. He sure is.
He sure is.
racing the clock.
Oh,
That
nice
makes
shot.
a beautiful shot.
I was watching those guys earlier practicing their jumps. So it was nice to see it work out.
At this point in the pool world, you kind of have to have that in your bag of tricks.
Yeah, definitely. Especially at this caliber of a tournament.
You're almost guaranteed to be left with no shot with these players. So being able to get out of those kind of scenarios, whether it's kicks, jumps, you got to have it all.
This is true. And we're going to see Mark get a very good leave on this 9-ball after making that 8.
Excellent.
What a beautiful out by Mark there.
Great shooting. Good defense by John, but even better offense by Mark Trangali.
Yeah, that was a beautiful jump shot there by Mark. And to go up 2-1 in the team matchups.
Coming up next, we're going to have Mike Phipps. He's going to be playing against Russ Gorman. Russ Gorman versus Mike Phipps. It's going to be Russ to break. And here we go, rack number 4. Get out of the way, 7-ball. That 7 chased that cue ball down just to stay in the way. He's gonna push.
All right, let's see what he does with the push here. How he decides to do it.
Very careful not to move that 9-ball there.
Definitely, yeah, I definitely didn't want to hit that to push towards the pocket.
Looks like that 7's in the way from the one going in the corner.
But it looks like he can almost make a twofer here if he goes for that one in the corner, the other corner.
Ops to play is safe.
Ops to play the safety.
Works out pretty well.
All right, let's see what.
Yeah, Russ could cut the one in the corner here. He could try and send it down table.
But no matter what, he's gonna have to deal with that 2-ball at some point. So I think the smarter play was to play the safety. But now I'm thinking. Now we're looking at.
He kind of forced Mike's hand to move that 2-ball now.
Because now he has to go for this cut shot and.
Almost any way you hit that one, you're going to break that 2 and 8 out.
And that with that 8-ball there, it definitely doesn't help with having a chance to go the other way.
Oh, just
what a shot!
One. Oh, just make the one. What a beautiful shot!
What a beautiful shot there!
Absolutely incredible shot.
With a position on the 2 now for his next trick, trying to get on that 3-ball there.
Yeah, I can't quite tell if that 3 goes clean by the 4, but
well, it surely doesn't now.
Yeah, that's definitely made that cluster a lot more interesting.
Like Russ should be able to play a very nice safety here to put that cue right on that 4-ball and get himself an open table. Ooh.
Well, that cue ball is sandwiched right between
that is
3-4. Leaving a pretty tough kick here for Mike.
It is definitely the way to have to go that way. Good hit.
Oh, leaving that to a little bit too much room.
He definitely left the 2-ball there, but we're going to have to see if Russ is going to be able to get back for this 3-ball here. Looks like he's going to have to put at least some right English to kind of make sure not to hit the 8-ball on his way back if he decides to go for it. That was the biggest thing. You didn't really want to hit that 8.
He did at least move it out of the way enough.
He did. good shot there. Just unfortunate position on that 4-ball. Looked like he went for more of the just make the shot and deal with your position.
Yeah, luckily that was kind of a built-in two-way.
And the 8-ball gets in the game for Russ there.
Yeah, that was
a good little safety.
Just going for that bank shot was a built-in two-way, so I like the shot for sure.
All right, what are we thinking? Are we thinking he's gonna have to go up and down? Looks like we're gonna hope that side pocket doesn't get in his way. Oh, what a try at it!
The double kiss of death.
The double kiss of death. It's been burning a lot of people this weekend. Alright, let's see a little 2 or 3 possible 3 rails for position here on that 6. Oh, did not want to hit that 8-ball. See what he decides to do here.
Wouldn't be too shocked to see a save here.
I can definitely see a save going right behind. Yep, the 8-ball.
That's a great shot.
That is a great safety there by Russ. And I think he might even have hooked him a little bit just to go up table. No, maybe not.
It looks like there might even be room to squeak by. Maybe not.
I don't think so. Oh, good hit, good position.
Oh, and kept it on the table.
He kept it on the table, and Russ should be able to see this ball, so we're going to have to see what he's going to do here. Unfortunately, he is in the pocket.
It's a tough shot in general, but especially when you're in a pocket.
Great. Oh, slow down.
Great shot.
All right, let's see what he decides to do here. He can...
may see a defense.
We may see a defense or a going for that all here and trying to make that 9.
Good call by Russ using his extension. It's a very key shot of the rack here. He did call a 9.
Let's see where he's going. He decides to go there, so that definitely puts a lot of angle on that cue ball. Oh, look at this.
Nails it.
Nails it. What a great shot by Russ there. And the crowd goes crazy in here.
Yeah, rightfully so. What a combo. Use the extension to take a little extra time on it. That was a beautifully done out to the rack. Russ was playing pretty good pool there. Good defense, making good shots.
Those
Mike
defenses,
making good kicks too. No, nothing against Mike on that one.
Nothing against Mike, but Russ was definitely making a lot of good safeties.
Coming up next, we're going to have Jimmy Flanagan versus Steve Nelson for rack number 5, and that's going to be Jimmy to break.
And Team Senna goes up 3-1 in this race as well.
Yeah, hoping to put that extra win on the board and make it too much of a hill to climb.
Definitely.
But they're going to have to get through
Get
Jimmy.
out of there. Oh, no. That is an unfortunate leave there with that cue. It looks like he still may be able to get to that 2-ball. He's like... But it might be hooked at all. I'm not sure. No, he got it. Oh, no.
Oh.
That's the one bad thing about doing that quick, like, jolty shot is that cue ball just flies.
Well, he may not take long to shoot, but he knows what he's shooting at.
He definitely knows what he's doing. It's those unlucky shots like that one in case.
Oh, Steve lining up to take a quick 9.
All right.
Oh, rims out. It was a free shot.
It was a free shot. I think on those ones, especially when you're lining up with ball in hand, you'd hit that just nice and smooth instead of trying to hammer that shot in.
Jimmy leaving a long cut now for Steve.
Alright. Let's see here. We just don't want to go too far down that rail after this. This is what I'm afraid of right here. Oh, what a good shot.
Excellent shot.
Excellent shot, avoiding the scratch there. With the 7 ball there, it is a little bit bigger of a pocket. So he should be able to just hit this nice and smooth to get on that 6 ball. Oh, he decides to go clean.
I don't hate the clean shot either. Even this shot, you just have to make the 6. You're always going to see the 7.
The only good thing about going for not clean on that last shot was at least you have yourself a little bit better of an angle for the 6. Oh, no.
Oh, same pocket that Jimmy did earlier.
All right.
Jimmy looking to capitalize with this ball in hand opportunity. Only 4 balls on the table. And very spread out.
Very spread out. Let's see what he can do here. Looks like a nice... He can do this top, bottom. He can do anything you want here. Oh, not that.
Looks like that 9.
I think
still in
he
the game.
just got in the game there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wow. That's very fortunate for Jim there not being stuck behind that 9
Jimmy's
ball.
been shooting lights out this weekend. Excellent.
Nice out.
Good shot. Good rack by Jimmy Flanagan there to bring Lineham up to 3-2 deficit.
Yep.
And that's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup. So that means Rich Senna to break.
Rich Senna versus Lineham.
The beautiful part about it being 5 people is when it gets back to the top of the rotation, whoever broke last time does not break this time.
Break this time. Yep.
So no matter how far into this rotation we get, it's still going to be the other person breaking from the last matchup.
This is true. And we're going to see here. Let's see if Lineham can bring his team back to tied, or does Senna just go up 4-2 in this race?
Yeah, this is a big rack for the captains squaring off.
Yeah. 2 captains facing off.
4-2 and 3-3.
Yeah.
Major difference.
It's a big swing on this in this match between the captains here.
All right, here comes Rich to break rack 6.
Oh, get out of there.
He's all right.
All right.
And the
Oh,
one
with the
ball lands
leave
well.
with the leave on the 1 ball as well, and is not hooked.
That's dangerous to leave Senna a rack like this.
This is true.
Good thing he's the one that left it.
3 balls on the break with an open leave on the 1.
Yeah, that sounds like Rich.
Yeah. All right, a
Leaving
little,
a tough cut here.
little wide on that ball. I think it was tough. It looked relatively straight. I think he just made it and told himself to deal with the leave.
Yeah, I think he's still going to cut this in.
I think so.
What a
Good
shot.
shot.
Get past that 8
Get
ball.
past that 8. It's going to be close. I think he's going to have it.
I think he's got the room. Unbelievable that he has the room. What a shot.
That was a very nice shot there. Nice shot there.
Great shot.
Got
Good
great
speed, good
position.
English.
Got great position on that 7 ball. Looks like all he needs is a little stun draw the shot here. He should get a good position on that 8. Oh, he decides to go back with it. But he left that speed was perfect with that draw.
Yeah, that was impressive. I think we'll see Rich with a break and run here. Absolutely flawless rack.
Oh, what a great break. Great shots in that rack. Let's see if he can finish it up here. And he finishes up with a break and run. What a shot by Senna.
The crowd goes nuts.
The crowd goes nuts in here.
Rack 6 is going to go to Senna with a break and run.
Look at that. Senna's just dreaming right now to drink that Heineken out of that trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, he said it. I'd love to see it happen.
I would love to see it.
Both teams playing very well. Both teams deserving of the trophies.
Oh, definitely.
I'm just glad I get to watch, and the pressure is not on me.
Me as well. Even though this would be definitely a fun tournament to be a part of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have Justin Bertrand to break versus Frank Constantino.
All right, let's see Frank Frank can do it again here. What a break. Look at that. What is that? 4 balls on a break? 5 balls on a break with an open. Wow.
He broke 5 balls.
What a break by Justin.
Wow. Just the 4, 7, 8, 9 left.
Yep. Wow.
And a look at all of them.
And a look at all of them.
You have to wonder after a monster break like that if the extra pressure to run that rack out
just puts a little on you a little bit. Let's see if he can do it here. This definitely be a good swing tug. Oh no, the pressure got to him on that one. Let's see if Frank can get this done.
Yeah, tough to say why he missed that shot. I think he might have been thinking a little too far ahead. Tough to tell.
I think he was thinking a little too much for position on that 8 ball.
Frank looking to capitalize on his opportunity.
Oh, beautiful leave on the 8 ball there. He should have a nice... I see a little draw shot in the future here for this shot here.
Oh, look at that control.
Oh, look at that perfect speed on that. That was beautiful by Frank.
Absolutely sick. And
what a
run.
Yes, sir, Frank.
It's going to put the total score 5-4. Team Senna coming back.
Team Senna wins 5-2 in the first round of teams. Let's see.
So that was the first match here, team match. Next, we're going to have doubles, John and Mike versus Rich and Frank.
I just want to bring back that break from Justin. I mean, that was crazy. 5 balls on the break with an open position. That's a dream break.
That was a phenomenal break. He's definitely kicking himself for that one.
He's definitely kicking himself for that one. All right, we're going to take a 15-minute intervention, and let's get back to it at 12:25.
All right, coming up next, John and Mike versus Rich and Frank. Don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Team Senna trying to mount their comeback. Welcome back, viewers. We have Tournament Director Frost gathering the 4 players that need to be at the table right now. John Leandro, Mike Phipps are going to be taking on Rich Senna and Frank Constantino.
It's going to be a really good match. I'm going to say both these 4 of these players have been shooting good this
It's true.
weekend.
All 4 have been very on their game. If there's ever a day to do it, today's the day to be on your game.
Yeah, and the team of Rich and Frank, that's just such a solid team. Frank's been shooting so well, and then, of course, you have, Senna, who's just ice cold in the veins.
Yeah, Rich ice in your veins, Senna.
Well, let's see the lag here. We got, looks like the 9
Frank
ball's
against
going to
John.
do
Looks
it.
like John is going to win the lag.
Oh,
Team
what a
Lineham.
lag. Another lag by Team Lineham that pretty much puts it right on the rail. It's tough to beat those ones.
Oh, yeah. That's usually a good sign, too, for the person who shot it, because then you know your speed control is on.
Your speed is on, yep.
I get a little nervous if I try to lag and I'm a few diamonds away from that rail.
When I'm off, I just kind of send that lag 2-3 rails straight back and forth. Try your best. Just give up the lag.
I like to break out the old trick that was done to me. Before you lag, you ask your opponent side rail lag.
Oh, I love the short rail lag. Yep.
That's a terrible one because nobody knows how to do that.
Oh, no.
Nobody's ready for it.
No one's ready for it.
I even know that to try and catch people in it, and I still lose.
You still lose. I catch people at the Wednesday tournament in our area at Music Lady with it all the time. It's like,
That's
you
funny
short rail lag?
The last time I've done it was obviously not recently, but it was the same time.
At the Music Lady, yep.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough one, but a fun one to try.
Oh, yeah.
Try that for speed control. Just a lag where you do it from the short rail instead of the long way.
I know Steve Cuff and I usually always did it in that Wednesday tournament. That was our lagging. He got pretty good at it.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just not one you're used to, but everybody does the other lag, the normal lag.
Oh, yeah. It's so different, too. Like, the touch is just very, very soft doing that short rail lag.
All right, we got our final player at the table. We are ready to begin this doubles match.
All right, we're getting
John Leandro to break.
Let's see if we can get another 5-ball break by Team Lineham.
5 balls. That's wild.
That is wild. With position, too. That's even crazier.
They just didn't stop dropping. Didn't get 5 balls, but he did get a look at the 1.
He did get a look at the 1. Yep, he should have it. Let's see if they can... Looks like he's going to have to at least either draw underneath it or outside of it to try to get that position on the 2. Unfortunately, it looks like I think the best bet is to draw this ball back to the middle table to get a leave on the 2 to break that 3 ball out. Oh.
A little too focused on the
he
leave there.
Tried to cheat the pocket just a little too much to get that position he needed.
Yeah. We know diamond tables do not like to let people cheat those pockets.
Oh, no. Alright, let's see if Frank here gets the first shot for Team Senna. And he does leave it to the middle table, but he didn't leave a lot of angle there for Rich to get a very easy breakout. A little bit farther would have been a little bit easier for him. And going back to it, we love to see them talking on the table, being a team. Oh, good try.
Can't believe that didn't touch anything on its way by.
It didn't touch anything, but he definitely led a good setup for a good safety here for them. Just a nice little 1 or 2 rails to get that 3 up table and stop it right behind the 7. You say, Jeremy, this is one of your favorite shots.
That is one of my favorite defenses. I don't know if the 3
he is
went
not
far
happy
enough.
about that. I think he left it open.
That was a tough one to hold the Q and send the 3 up table.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little angle on it, so he couldn't just do like a dead shot.
Stops it dead.
All right. Let's see if Mike here can give a good shot on his 4 to get to that 5. He should just have to Billy top on it, and it'll give him his leaf.
Just to avoid the 8.
Yeah.
And it sure did.
Sure did. He did leave it kind of over. Well, this shouldn't be bad for John here. Just because it's in the pocket, you got a little bit of wiggle room to be able to play bottom on this. Yep, perfect there for John. He left a good leave there to get on for Mike to get on that 8 ball.
Yeah, you don't need to do too much here.
Yeah, just come across the table. Now it's
that looks perfectly straight on that 8.
It does look. I don't know. It looks like he should be able to play top here and just come down the table. Yeah. Oh, how many times have we seen this shot?
This is the go-to shot.
This is the go-to leave on that 9, and I think it's 4 for 4 or 5 for 5 at this point. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's 4 for 5. We had 1 miss yesterday from this.
I would 100% have practiced this shot overnight.
Oh, and he drills it.
Great
What
shot.
a good shot by Mike there.
Yeah, Mike with a great finish. That's going to put John and Mike up 1-0.
Yep, you can't take that shot lightly. It's a shot that you have to make, but it's not the easiest one.
No, tight cut. There's a good speed, too. We're going to have Rich Senna breaking for rack number 2.
All right, let's see a good break by Rich. Last time Rich broke, he had the break and run, so let's see if they can do it as a team right now.
I believe Rich and Frank have one as a duo already.
They have one as a duo already, so... And we all know they have the ability to do it.
Absolutely. Both teams. Rich ready to repeat.
Oh, it was a nice strong break there, and it looks like they're going to get a good leave on that 2 ball as well. 4 balls on the break with position. Let's see what they decided to do here. It looks like, oh, I'm sorry, it is wrong. 3 balls on the break. That 8 ball looks, didn't look like a ball there for a second.
That 8 ball's kind of hiding in the pocket as well.
It looks like you play this shot with the side with a little bit of bottom. You should be able to get on that 3 ball very well.
Yeah, definitely a touchy shot if you're trying to play it in the side with a little oomph.
Ooh, he decided to play it with top.
Oh,
it looks like the
beautiful.
ball goes.
Great
perfect.
touch.
All right, good shot there. This should just all you gotta do is make this. I think just a stun shot here, nothing crazy. Just make the ball. You should have a good shot on that 7. Yep, just like that. With that 8 ball in that side pocket, all you gotta do is you just want to get back to the middle of the table here.
Yeah, truly, you could leave that cue ball anywhere, and I think Frank's got that 8.
Yeah, look at that. Almost directly in the middle of the table. That's
I think you can just
perfect for him.
put a little bit of stun draw right here.
Yeah,
No need to go around the table.
Oh, no. Yep, just like that. Let's see, Rich here. Give us a nice 8-9 ball, nice and smooth. All confidence. Perfect.
And there's another break and run for Team Senna.
There we go.
Tying it up 1-1.
At this point, I want Rich to break all of them.
Yeah.
That is technically back-to-back break and runs for Rich right there between singles and doubles.
Yeah, he's shooting well today. And every day, for that fact. But yeah. 2 break and runs already from Rich. That one with a little help from Frank. And it's a great answer to the last rack, because John and Mike took that rack from them pretty decisively.
That is a
really
good...
trying to make sure it didn't happen again, and they didn't even give John and Mike a chance to get to the table.
No. All right, let's see if John and Mike can...
John to break rack 3.
Good break there.
The breaks already today.
Looks like he's going to have a little bit of a interesting leave there with the 2. Let's see if they decide to go for a jump here, or they decide to do a push, or even just kick at it.
I know they were practicing jumps with Mike.
They were.
I think we'll see him push here. Maybe trying to lock up a couple other balls to make the run out more difficult if they do push.
Oh, yeah. Alright, what do we got? They've got them talking right here. They're talking through it. Let's see what they decide to do. It looks like they're going to go for a push. And just put that, I think he wanted to actually put that 4 on the 9 to try to make it a little bit more difficult for him.
Yeah, I think it's pretty out in the open now.
Yeah,
I think Frank and Rich are going to fire right here.
Yeah, I highly doubt they're going to give this one back to him.
Yeah. I think their eyes opened wide when they saw the leave.
Yes. Alright, beautiful shot there by Frank. Left Rich perfect to get onto that 4 ball. And from here, it looks like, look at that. Stop shot, stop shot. Stop shot on the 5. And
stun, stop, stun, stop.
Yeah, exactly. This should be a good straightforward rack by this team. Oh, he did a little more interesting than we were expecting. Let's see what he does with this. He decides to do a top just to make sure he doesn't drag it too far over. I think he is going to play top on this just to come up off the rail. Yep.
Yeah, the only thing to avoid was getting stuck behind the 9.
Yep. And then it looks like here, just play this right into the rail and come right back up. Yeah, exactly. And from there, it should be just a nice smooth follow shot.
The biggest thing to make sure is that you're not on this side of the 6 ball.
Oh, like that. Definitely didn't want that, but it looks like he's enough that he can, play it there, so then they can just shoot it right up table. A little bounce. Look at that perfect form, and it looks like he even has a good angle to be able to just come back to the top middle of the table.
Yeah, you see them mapping it out together.
Great shot
exactly
there.
Where his teammate's pointing.
Yep, that's where his teammate wanted it, and it was done for him. Let's see a nice shot on the 9 ball here. There's nothing crazy to it. Perfect. Good shot by
Rich and Frank. Take rack number 3 to be up 2-1, and they take the break back.
They take the break. So this could get it in. I think Rich breaks, doesn't he?
Yes, because Frank made the 9.
Because
Rich
Frank
breaks.
made the 9.
You asked for it.
You guys asked for it, and let's see if Rich can hit this 3-peat.
You asked for it. They didn't ask for it.
I did. I want to see it.
You said you wanted Rich to break every rack.
Yeah. I know if I was his partner, I would. But if he does, we're not going to be able to see that teal break stick.
Yeah.
Which is never good. I mean, we always want to see that thing. That thing is sweet.
And Rich coming up to break for rack number 4. Joking with our lovely staff here at the joint.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. What another beautiful break by Senna there. That 2 ball should go right in that corner, no problem. And it doesn't look like there's an issue to get to that 4. All you got to do is just do a little draw shot here, get back to the rail, and shouldn't have an issue.
Yeah, this might be the toughest shot of the run.
Yeah, as long as you make this one. And the good thing is nothing really he has to do with it except just make sure not to put it too far to the rail. Yeah, look at that, how perfect that leave was.
It's exactly where he needed it.
right, we got a good little shot for. I think a little stun draw, just to drag across should be fine. Oh, he decided to go that way. That's still not bad because with that 6 there, all you gotta do is play this. You can play this with top or bottom, like, just to get past it.
Yeah, it's tough if you do put draw on it to hold it.
Yeah.
I think if you put stun draw, you're going to have to let the cube run a little bit.
Oh, hit. Oh, no. Let's see. I think he should be able to see this no problem. It's get a little tight, a little bit of a long shot, but we shouldn't have a problem with this. Let's see. Maybe he might even want to play this in the side just to, might just give him a little bit better of a lead on the 7 ball.
Oh, pressing the side. What a shot by Rich.
And like we were saying, you shoot that on the side, you get a lot better of a position on that 7. Look at that. On this one now, just a nice draw shot by Frank here.
Even a little bit of draw, and you got that 8 ball ready to go.
Yeah, I say just get past the side pockets. Oh, he's going to follow it. Okay, well, he got to the side pocket, so he doesn't have to really shoot over the rail. But
yeah, that's a big bonus. But also, I like the follow. It's a little safer of a play than draw.
I agree with you on that one. Alright, he left a little bit of an angle for Frank on this. Let's see what he can do with it.
He's going to call his extension there for not having to rush this big shot on the 9.
Yep. This, I mean, you play this nice and smooth, just a little top, nothing crazy. Oh, got a little overzealous with that. Alright, unfortunately they gave it back to him. I think that was Frank and Rich's first real mistake in this match.
That's I think that's, as a team, their first miss at all.
Could be true. I think it is, yeah.
And
right.
John, happy to steal that rack to tie it up
Definitely
2-2. Especially getting the break for rack 5.
Yep. Alright, that was a big swing for Team Lineham right there. Very generous gift by Frank.
Yeah, showing that the team of Rich and Frank are human.
That's
after all.
Because that was for another a break and run there. That would have been.
Yeah, that would have been a back-to-back break and runs for those two. And it would have left Rich to shoot.
And it would have left Rich to break
again. They didn't have the break though. Yeah. Either
but they
way,
wouldn't
it was
have
going to be Team Lineham. Here we go. We got Mike Phipps breaking for rack number 5. The tiebreaker.
Alright, it's good that Mike and John are staying in this match here for how good Rich and Frank are shooting. It's tied 2-2. We're going to give a race to 3 here.
Big break by Mike. He's been breaking very well all weekend as well.
And he left a nice open shot on that 2 ball. Let's see if John can get on the 3 for him. I think a little top left here should work real good for him.
Looks like he's putting low on the cue ball.
He's going to go around the 6, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what a great shot by John there.
Absolutely perfect.
That's good to get position on that 3. And now this one should be no problem to get onto the 4 with that angle.
Putting some top right on it. Coming middle of the table.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Perfect. This should be a little bit, just play a little bottom on this, and you should get a good leave on this to drive.
I think he's going to run it. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to put top.
Oh, coming back across the table. That was an interesting move, but I like it.
It was an interesting move, but now it looks like his partner's got to go at probably 2 rails for this position.
Yeah, 2 to 3 rails.
2 to 3. 1, 2.
And 3 a touch.
And 3 a touched. But unfortunately, he did leave this on the rail, and it's not the easiest shot. But the good thing is that playing top is what you want to play on that shot. Good shot there. Look at
Beautiful
that.
shot.
Perfect.
Beautiful leave. John and Mike answer with a break and run. Steal a rack into a break and run. That's a big swing.
That is a big swing. That brings
In
them
the blink
up
of an eye, they were
3-2.
down 2-1. Now they're up 3-2 going into rack 6.
All right, let's see. I think we're going to have Rich break, though, so anything could happen.
See, after all that, Rich is still breaking.
Still breaking. You know, all they had to do was miss one more time, and you might not have had Rich break.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them answer with a break and run of their own.
I wouldn't. Oh, we got the...
Players still having fun here, even though it's an intense matchup.
Yeah, intense match, but in between these racks, the place is going crazy.
This is the final weekend.
All right.
Final day.
We got Rich to break here.
Kicking it off. Rack number 6.
Another strong break by Rich. All right.
Beautiful break. 3 balls.
It makes it a little more interesting, though. He got 3 balls on a break, but not the easiest leave on that 2 ball. We're not sure if that 2 goes in the corner past the 4, but it looks like it might be close. Let's see what he decides. He is lining up to that corner. It looks like it has a possibility of going. It looks like he's going for it as well. Oh,
hanging.
A little hanger on that one. Unfortunately, he did get the position he needed on the 3. So, unfortunately, it was a little bit of a rattle. Alright, let's see if John and Mike can take advantage of that rare miss by these guys. Alright, he got to the 3 ball. It's not the easiest leave, but we're going to see what he does here. As long as he doesn't put it behind the 5 and the 8, they should have a shot on this 4 ball. Alright, they're talking through it. Let's see what he's got on this one. Oh, so it came up a little short on that cut. He did get the position he wanted for his partner. Alright, we got a nice interesting leave here. I honestly see him playing this with like a top right and trying to come 3 rails back for that 4 ball. Oh, he swung it across a little bit different than I expected. Let's see what they do on this one. If they decide to go for a safety or they decide to go for the 9 ball here. Because that 9 ball is lined up. You could go for the 4 and possibly make the 9 at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's going to call the 4. Or go for the 4, but call the 9 just in case. Maybe he's just playing the 9.
He could be just playing the 9 as well. Those are the shots where you kind of have to commit to one of them. Because just the last thing you want to do is miss both. Oh, great shot there with the breakout as well. Ooh, they're putting that 9 on the rail. That makes it a little interesting. What do you think? Do you think you play this soft and try your best to nudge that 9 ball off the rail a little bit?
I'd be a little worried too because I don't want to hit that 5 hard. But you really have to make sure the cue ball's up here for the 8.
Yep, he decided to go clean, and he did leave a very good shot. I actually like him playing this with a draw to break that 9
push
ball
that 9
out there.
out. Yeah. Frank had a rack similar yesterday where he drew on the 8 to push the 9 off the rail.
Perfect, that works. This should be a nice cut in because it's almost an over a 90-degree cut. He should have this without scratching, no problem.
It's a pretty tight cut though. Certainly not straightforward.
It's not straightforward, but the good thing is, like I said, it there's a backwards cut into that sign, so if he makes this with the cut he needs, he should not scratch. Just like
Beautiful
that.
shot.
Beautiful shot there
Out.
by Rich to bring it to 3-3. Unfortunately, they do lose the break, and they give it back to John and Mike. Let's see if they can hit another break and run for themselves here to go up 4-3, or we'll see.
3-3. It's definitely back and forth. Both teams shooting very well.
Yeah, they are.
Both breaking very strong.
They are both breaking. What do we got? 3 breaking runs in this match right now?
I think only 2.
2? Oh, yeah,
but there's
you're right.
not many misses.
No, there has not
I
been.
think there's just as many breaking runs as there are misses.
I think so. 2 rattles, 2 breaking runs.
Well, you can't ask for anything better than that,
No.
especially since this is the last doubles of the weekend.
This is the last doubles of the weekend, so after this, it's going to get interesting. The pressure's definitely going to get real after this match between having singles and not having a partner to talk to.
Different ball game. But before we get there, it's a race to 2. John looking to kick off this break and start something to take that 4th win.
It's a good break there. He made, unfortunately, he did not get the position he wanted on that 2 ball, but he should have a nice little kick shot here to hit it. But we're going to see if it can give Rich and Frank back a lead that they don't want to give him back.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're going to kick or push.
They could decide to push here as well.
I don't actually like. They're going to push.
I am not a biggest fan of this just because of how... Oh no, that's a little hard. Alright, they left him the shot. I think they were thinking more of, if they do give it back, we can play a safety on them.
It's tight, but I believe that cue ball does go through there.
It does go through.
No, Frank gives it back.
Yep. I think I like that better, to let them have to deal with this, because this is a tough safety too as well. Because it seems like he only has a thin amount to hit that 2
I was just
ball.
going to say, I believe it's Mike's shot because he did the push.
Alright, they going for more of a trying to get the safety here. And unfortunately, they did leave an open shot for Team Senna.
And Rich is up. Let's see.
So, good job.
Two's obviously makeable, but where is he going to leave the cue for it? I think they just play small ball and just keep kind of leaving the cue in the middle of the table.
I agree. And he might do like a push top here to try to get back to the middle as well, yeah.
Yeah, Rich does like to use the full length of the table.
Yeah, he does like to use top. Unfortunately, he did not leave the best position for his partner here to get back for that 4, so we're going to have to see what he decides to do.
I think he can play it with some draw and kick it out this way.
Good. I think that's probably the best play. I almost want to call the 9 ball too, just in case. Oh, it was a tough rattle for him there. That was a tough shot to really to shoot straight into that pocket.
Yeah.
Especially putting a lot of junk on it.
Yeah, that was a lot of... He even put too much English on it. He came back past the 4 ball.
Yeah. Very good shot there to get back.
He puts a cue ball on the same 4 he was going to leave Senna for the last shot.
And we do have a shot on the side here. If he decides to go for that, I'm assuming he will. Unfortunately, you know how no one really likes side pockets. Maybe except for Chris Pelletier. He does say he likes side pockets.
Some people are very good at side pockets. It's just a different way of looking at the shot, honestly.
Let's see the shot here by Mike, and
Racing the clock. I think it was a two-way shot.
I think that was a two-way shot because
I saw them pointing at both in front and behind that pocket.
Yeah, I did see him point down at the end of the table as well, just in case as well. So
definitely a two-way shot.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if they decide to go for this or try to play the safety to put the cue behind the 6.
Senna calling the 9 in the side.
Oh, should have called
Made
it
a
in the
9. Called in
corner.
the wrong pocket.
Oh.
I do think it's still a good defense.
It is still a good defense. That it is unfortunately to call that in the wrong pocket.
I've played in a tournament where you cannot make the 9 without calling it, and I played a great shot for myself, and I accidentally buried myself because the 9 was spotted and put directly in front of the cue ball between my next ball.
Yeah, that's brutal.
So that rule can be quite painful if you're not careful. Frank going up and over.
All right, good hit. And it looks like it might be a
good,
good leave as well. Yeah, it is. It looks like he doesn't have that to be able to cut it in. But it does look like he might even be able to bang this if he decides to do that.
I think he can see the shot. Just have to put a little bit of extra into it.
He decides to go for a safety, and that is a very nice safety.
Little kick and stick.
That was very nice. Those kick and stick shots are very helpful when you can successfully shoot that shot. Oh, he got unfortunate with that.
Point of the pocket.
Yep.
Denying Rich that kick shot. Mike with ball in hand, looking to start this run off right. He's going to draw this out. Back pass. Probably looking to go past that side pocket. Yep.
Definitely one. Yep. That was perfect. The only thing you could not do there was to overdraw that shot. And so that speed was really nice.
It's a good one there. I think the rest here is pretty elementary for guys like this.
I agree.
Give it a little bit of extra mustard there, but I think they're still fine.
Yeah, he gave a little bit, but that shouldn't be crazy. At this stage, these shots are pretty routine for these guys.
He's going to stun it right where that 7 is.
Yep. Yeah, look at that dead stop.
Absolutely brilliant stun shot.
Oh no!
Oh, Mike missed the 9.
Mike goes a little quick. You know, you can never overestimate those shots. You always want to smooth. Think about it. You have to do the same way on every shot. Hard shot, soft shot, doesn't matter.
Frank looking to capitalize after doing something similar himself earlier this rack. And he steals one right back, putting them on the hill.
On the hill.
4-3 Team Senna, and getting the break for rack number 8.
And guess who gets to break?
Rich gets the break.
Oh, yeah.
That was a huge swing right there for this match. No matter what, one team was going to get on that hill, but in the blink of an eye, it changed who that was.
It was true. That's why you can never overestimate any shot on the 9 ball.
Very true. We do still have Rich and Frank to break, but they know full well they cannot give John and Mike any opportunities.
No. Yeah, especially with John and Mike, of course, being able to break next. So if they take this rack, it'll be hill, and they get the break, which we all know how important it is to break in this
Especially
match.
how well everyone's been breaking.
All right, good break there. We got a shot on the 1.
Looked like he took a little power off of that to ensure a controlled break.
This is true. We're gonna hope that he can get past that 9 ball though. And unfortunately, it looks like this is a tough position to get onto the 2 because of the 8 and 5s kind of sitting right in the way.
He may just go for the combo.
The combo looks a little aggressive, but it looks like it could be a 2 for a defense and offensive shot at the same time. 3 drains it, but like we said, that 5 and 8 were kind of in the way there, so it looks like Rich might have to come off this rail to be able to make this 2. And he does, and he successfully drains it and gives his partner a very nice leave on that 3 ball.
Yeah, considering the shot he had on the 2, not just a good shot, pretty good position.
And it looks like they're on the 5 ball next, so I think just playing this with tops should give them the shot.
Looks like a little bob left here.
Okay. He did nudge a little bit, but it looked like he nudged it enough where it at least doesn't have to...
Tricky shot.
It is a tricky shot. That is a little bit better of an angle to see how easy it is to scratch on this shot.
I think he can put a little bit of English on it to come back out table, but he'd really ideally like to be on this side of the middle of the table.
It looks like he's going to have to almost cut that in the side. Oh, he decides to go for it that way. That was a very tough shot. Trying not to scratch there. I think shooting in the side might have been his best bet, even though it was a very tough shot to do it.
Yeah, the downside was if he didn't get back up to the top half of the table, that 6 was in a very compromising position.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. It looks like they're going to... just missed the 9 ball and gave his partner a very good position to get onto the 7 as well. Alright, he did do his stun. He did leave his partner a little bit of an angle there, so his partner's going to have to probably just play this with top and just come around the 8 ball. Oh, he's playing bottom, so he's going to do that, That is
definitely a good shot to play bottom, I think. There. How much is he going to follow this 8 ball is the question. The answer is enough.
Enough. He did leave a little bit of an angle on there, but like I said, John's been shooting very well, so this should be a nice routine shot for him. Yep, no
sure
issues.
Is. That's going to tie it up hill.
All right, hill.
They take the break.
And they take. We were just talking about how Team Senna did not want this to happen.
Hey, if anything, right now, all they want is an opportunity to come back to the table.
I agree.
They do not want to see John and Mike be the only ones to shoot in rack number 9.
No, and we get to see Mike break. But he's also been breaking very well all week as well.
It's true. Both days.
Yeah.
Let's see where the spread lies for Team Lineham breaking here. The Hill match for the last doubles of the weekend.
This is a big swing too, because like I said, we said the match is what's the match at right now?
It's 5-4 Team Lineham.
Yeah, so this is a big swing.
A lot of pressure on this rack. Yep. I can imagine they feel it.
Alright, he does make a ball in the break.
Wow.
Oh no.
5 ball getting in the game.
5 ball got in the game. So now, what do we decide to do here? Do we decide to play a pusher? Do you think they're going to go for the jump shot and try to go for the win?
He's grabbing the jumper.
He is grabbing the jumper. I like his style. I think maybe the jump is definitely a shot that would be thought about. But the biggest thing with jumping is seeing if you can get that position back on that too. Definitely anything up table is not bad. What a great shot.
Easy. Phenomenal shot by John Leandro.
And he left his partner a very good shot to be able to just play this with. Honestly, I kind of like a bottom here just so you don't possibly hit the 6 ball.
If you follow it, you can hit the 3 and the 6 and
yeah.
end up in the pocket.
He did play, and you called it. That was unfortunate. He had to play bottom on that. Top was going to scratch.
Yeah, tough to tell. I think he was actually trying to leave that cue ball on this side of the 6. just to play at defense, but
Yeah.
it ran a little far.
All right, let's see if Team Senna can clear this table out to bring it back to a tied match. Overall match. It was an interesting way to play that. I was surprised he did. I thought he was just going to stun it and deal with the shoot the 3 all the way up.
Yeah, I didn't hate shooting the 3 all the way up, especially with the 4 being where it is.
Yeah, you would have got on the 4 still, and from there, it didn't seem like a very difficult. Now it's, he has to make a good shot to get onto this 4 ball now.
He changed his mind. He's going to the left corner.
He is. He's going for a little bit of a harder of the shot. Yeah, I wasn't a fan, but it looks like he's going to get a very good lead out of this, which could have been his plan the whole time.
I think it was a bit of a two-way, but unfortunately, if he did make the 3 here, Frank would not have much to go on.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, because we all know Senna can roll that cue ball pretty much anywhere he wants on that table, so it's a very good leave. Good hit there, and unfortunately, he's going to leave them easier shot.
There's a good speed to try and make sure that you left him garbage after that kick shot.
This is true.
Unfortunately, that cue took a nice little bump off the 4 and popped out in the middle.
Right.
Well, not wide open, but
we do happen to see it. This is going to be an interesting leave as well, though, with the 6 sitting there. It looks like he has to play this with draw, but getting that position on that 4 is not going to be easy. Oh, no. Wow, he put a lot of juice on that ball.
He sure did. That, and they already used their extension, so they are going to be racing the clock, even if they do get another opportunity here.
I'm assuming the shot that they're going to go for is to go for this 9 ball. But
I think they're going to play it smarter.
But they could go for the run. It looked like Mike wanted to go for the 9
wants
there.
it. You could see him originally looking right at it.
But it looks like John has talked him out of going for that, and they're going to go for the run out here.
The old no, trust me.
Yep.
But they're shooting good.
They are shooting good.
I like going for the run out. The 9 ball, you could leave it hanging, you could miss. There's a lot of things that could go wrong.
And he left it very nice, but it looks like he's going to have to do with a... He is on the wrong side of that 5, so he's going to have to draw this back. And with that spin, yep.
Leaves a tight cut here.
He does leave a tight cut, and it is a tough position to get onto that 8 ball, but the good thing is that 8 ball does go in almost any pocket, especially because it's, in the middle of the table.
I think you just make the cut and leave the cue where it lands.
Oh, no.
Oh, and then it lands there.
Unfortunately, it did, but I'm going to say that John is going to play this very smart and go for the defense here and just kind of put that cue right on the 9.
Yeah, cue's going to be right on it.
Oh,
if not right on it, at least made to be very difficult.
All right.
We got Rich coming up, too. I'm curious.
I'm going to say he's going to jump this right into the side. Look, he's walking back for that jump stick right now.
He's going to the air.
Yep.
I don't personally see Rich jump that often.
Let's see, he's racing the clock right here.
Yeah, he did not hesitate.
Oh.
Couldn't get over the 9.
No. Yeah, you don't really see him jumping very often. But, okay. Unfortunately, they did give them ball in hand with 2 balls left. Let's see if what he can do here. Looks like he's just gonna run this with top to get back to the position. Yep.
Yeah, and he got his position.
He did. But this is never an easy shot when that 9's down on the rail right there.
And
especially with these pockets.
Shot.
Yeah.
Makes every shot more difficult.
But you have John shooting, and John's been shooting good all week, and he drains it.
John and Mike are going to take that win.
What a comeback by John and Mike there, staying in that match.
That was a huge, huge match for Team Lineham taking that.
That was. Now it is 6-4 going into... So Team Lineham on the hill going into the next match with Ryan versus Mark. Wow.
Ryan Lineham trying to ensure his team's victory against
True.
Mark Tringali, who's been shooting out of his mind today so far.
Yeah, this is going to be a very good match here. I can definitely see Ryan being on his game here, and Mark is with also shooting very well.
We're going to have possibly the final match coming up at 125. Definitely don't want to miss this matchup. See you there. All right, here we go. We got Tournament Director Frost getting a few last-minute cleaning of the table. He's got a new set of balls. We got both competitors coming over to the table. Sure to be a great match here. Ryan Lineham against Mark Tringali.
This is definitely going to be interesting match here. You got Mark, who's been shooting very good in this, especially today, and he had probably one of the best outs we've seen today as well. And then you have Ryan, who is Ryan. That's pretty much the best thing we're going to say.
Yeah, I mean, the only advantage Ryan has today is he's played one more rack.
Yeah. I mean, he is, I would say, probably probably the best shooter in this room right now, and he's gonna go up and put his team on his shoulders right here.
This is also a race to 5. A lot can happen.
Yeah, and 9-ball too. A lot could happen. We're gonna see. We're gonna have Ryan put his team. His team's on the hill right now. He's up. He's going to put his whole team on his shoulders and try to take this W. And then you have Mark, who they need to take this win here to stay in this match.
Yep, if Mark can get by Ryan here, then we're going to have Justin Bertrand against Steve Nelson. But we got a great match to watch before we think about that one.
Yep. All right, we've seen Team Lineham win most of the lags here today. Let's see if they can do it again. It looks like that rail just comes off short. Oh, look at that. Mark takes the lag, which is big, especially since the break is very important in this. Even though it's alternate break, it is nice to take the first break of the day, or of the match.
Yeah. Bright side is if you get the first break, then you get the last break if it gets to that point, too.
That's true.
If it goes to 9 racks, you get the final break.
And we are going to have to see how Mark breaks here today. Let's see if him and his team practice the breaks. He was one of out of the 3 dry breaks yesterday. He was 2 of them. Other than that, we're going to hope, like I said, we're going to hope he breaks a little bit better today.
And Mark with the break. Kicking off this match. I think he's got a good shot on the one. If not a good shot, at least he's got a shot.
He has a shot on the wall. On the one, it was a good break. He made 1 ball on the break. And with a shot, let's see if he can do it here, or if he just tends to play a safety. There is a safety there as well.
I think he goes for that one, stuns it.
Yes, sir. All right, he's got the 4 ball next, where he's looking to see if it gets by the 8 now.
I don't think it does, which does make it pretty interesting.
If it doesn't get past 8, he's going to have to try to play a safety here on that ball. Looks like he's playing top to kind of come back down. Alright, he left the shot. Let's see what he just decides to do here. He could always, if he is ballsy enough, he could always try to go off the rail, off the 8, and try to pocket it as well.
That's quite a risky shot.
Yeah, I would say it is.
Scenario.
He decides to go for the shot, and it looks like...
I think that was a bit of a two-way, knowing that if it didn't drop, it was going to come up behind the 8.
Yes. It looks like Ryan's going to have to go off the rail here. Either that, or he is going to play probably like a kick save here to stick that cue behind that 8.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And he did very successfully as well. Oh, no. Is it going to drop?
Oh,
wow. That is crazy fortunate for Ryan there.
Wow.
I can't believe that ball didn't drop. But let's see if Mark can can get through that 5 and 7. It looks like he has the line, but he might have to play a little bit of spin on it to be able to catch it between them. He does have that one rail. Other than that, I really don't see too much that he's got. Because he doesn't really want to try to go 2 and have to reach over that 8 ball. Oh, that's a very good shot. It's going to come off the rail. Oh, that was very close.
That might have been a good hit. No, it wasn't.
No, it was not. It might have touched it, but it did not hit the rail afterwards.
Imagine that was a legal hit.
That would be brutal.
Just left it frozen to the 4 ball.
That would be something.
Alright, Lineham taking ball in hand, looking to close the rack out.
Yeah. He does have it. It looks like the 6 might be on the rail. So it doesn't look like it. Yeah, he's going to have to get some kind of a position on this. And he does very successfully powers that 5 ball in to get that position.
Is he going to run it down the rail, bank it, play it safe?
I'm thinking he's going to play a safety only because it seems like he's been really playing a lot of safeties here. I can see a little inside English just to put the cue right on the 7 ball.
I think he's going for it.
Oh, he did go for it. An unfortunate rattle by Ryan there. It looks like he may have stiffed him on that 9 ball. But especially since the 6 is on the side of the corner pocket.
Yeah, it's directly behind that 9
It
ball.
looks like it's really behind that 9. Let's see what he decides to do here.
He might be able to just go
do a little mass A shot, yeah. Oh my god.
You've got to be kidding.
That is crazy.
Remember when I said imagine if it was a legal hit and frozen to it? Well,
I'm curious what he's going to do
we no
here.
longer have to imagine.
This is very interesting. You don't really know what this cue ball is going to do here.
That's incredible.
That is unfortunate, we're going to say.
I wonder if you want to do a timing shot. Kind of clip it with English.
I think just with spin, he's going to spin this 6 ball in. Yeah, just like that. Let's see what he... it looks like he's going to get a nice position on the 8 ball. It shouldn't have to do anything. That was a great shot by Ryan. Just pocket that 6 ball with the spin, and he needed to spin it back and to get the position on the 7.
Yeah, the speed to leave it on the 7 was impressive.
He decides to cut it in the corner, on the side, which...
Is he going to get enough?
He doesn't really... He gets enough.
Sure does.
Yep. Let's see what he decides to do here. If he decides to come back aggressively. They definitely don't want to have a chance of scratching this either side pocket here. Oh, that is probably not the lead that he was expecting out of there. Looks like he's a little short, but I've definitely seen him make these crazy shots, these crazy cut shots, I should say. Great shot there by Ryan.
Fires away and drills it to take the first rack.
Alright, and he gets the break, so we're going to see what he can do off this one. We all know he has the ability to go up 2-0 here really quick.
That really was unbelievable. What a strange turn of events for rack 1. At least now we know that those pockets are 2 balls wide.
They are. They are definitely 2 balls wide.
I'm wondering if they even are after they got stuck
a little
the way they did. Yeah.
Under 2 balls right there.
They're not supposed to fit like that, but they sure as hell did.
Alright, we got Ryan here breaking, and we're going to see if he can do a nice successful break. He's been breaking good. For the last 2 weekends, he's been breaking pretty solid, and I will say he's got a couple breaking runs on under his belt in this tournament as well. Power breaks that. Looks like, a couple balls there with a very nice position.
as well. Wow.
He's got 3 balls on the break with very nice position. He has to stretch a little bit, but he shouldn't have any worries. Yeah, really good position. Let's see if he decides to play this with top nice and easy or break that 3-ball and move it around a little bit.
I don't think he's going to shy away from the combo here.
Oh yeah, he does decide to own it. Well, he did leave it on the rail. Let's see what he decides to do here. Not. Alright, perfect shot there.
Very careful not to follow it in.
Yep. Yep, he left himself a very nice position to get onto that 9-ball as well. Alright, it looks like Ryan's going to have this break and run here to go up 2-0.
He sure does.
Yep.
Lineham takes 2 quick racks to go up 2-0.
Alright, let's see if Mark really needs to take this rack here, and a good way to do it is to not let Ryan get to the table.
Easier said than done.
This is true.
Once he gets to the table, he does not let his opportunities slip.
Nope. Alright, we got Frost here, putting a good rack for Mark here. Look at that, we needed a little cleaning on that 9. Alright.
Yeah, Mark needs a good break.
He needs a very good break here.
I know it's not always their option, but at the same time, his first break was pretty good too.
His first break was very nice. So if he can do that again and get a good position on that 1, he definitely can do it for his team here. All right, he made 1, and unfortunately,
the cue ball hit that 1 and stopped it.
He did get that kind of. But it looks like, there's a chance if there's a gap between that 1 and 2 that he might be able to put that combo in. And at the same time, possibly even making the 3-ball as well if he decides to go for that. Alright, he decided to go for a safety, a very good safety
Very
there.
nice save.
But I saw Ryan on the practice table earlier practicing these short jumps here, so I'm going to say Ryan is probably going to jump this, and he does grab the jump stick. And we're going to see him, looks like, go for this 1 in the corner off the 3, it looks like. And if he hits it, which I'm sure he will, he also has a good chance of putting the cue behind the pile down there. Oh, he decided to go the other way, and what a safety that was. We're going to call that a safety, because that was
whether it was
very
planned
nice.
or not, that
Yes.
lead is devastating.
That was a devastating jump safe, we'll say. Alright, we have Mark here thinking about, we do have a shot clock here. He does still have an extension, but we don't know if we want to use it right away here. He uses his extension. He doesn't like that leave. He's going to use extension early. We're going to hope he just wants to hit this nice and soft and just kind of hit that and put it into the 5-ball so Ryan doesn't have the best position on that 1.
I can't imagine he's going to have a more difficult shot this rack, so using the extension early isn't the worst thing.
Oh, that was a very nice shot there.
One hell of an answer by
That
Mark.
was one hell of an answer.
Beautiful shot by Mark. Good thing that extension was used.
Yep, he has a good use of his extension there.
I think they both use their extensions now. It's only 30-second shot clock for each player.
Alright, let's see what Ryan decides to do. It looks like he might have to go almost 2 rails and see he might have to come up underneath that 7-ball.
Racing the clock now, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
what a
my
shot
goodness.
by Ryan there. That was
That is
unbelievably
absolutely
nice.
sick.
And he also leaves himself a very open table there as well. Looks like once he gets on that 4-ball, he should be able to break that 5 out with no problems.
I don't think he bothers to break it out. Oh, now he's going to
I would say He's almost wants to break that out just to get out off the rail there.
If he came out just a little bit more, he could have just pulled it back and taken it as well.
I know he shouldn't. Oh, doesn't want that to go in. Oh, that is not where he wanted that ball, but I could see him going a nice cross-side shot here to get position back on to that 7. He's going to call the 9 because I think he is going to go 3 rails back for it.
He's going to try and leave for that 7 ball.
We're just going to hope he doesn't just nick.
Quadrant for sure.
There's a chance of him just nicking that 9 ball too and scratching. He definitely doesn't want to do that.
Oh, he's a little bit wide.
Okay, we have Mark here.
5 takes a friendly bounce.
Yes, it does. I
Off
think
the cue ball, then the rail.
I think a nice little draw here. Just make sure not to get onto that 9 ball. Just get past it. Should give himself a nice position on that 7. Just don't get behind it. Perfect.
Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot by Mark there. Mark gets very fortunate that Ryan ended up getting a little off position on that 5 ball. That 5 ball just rolled onto the rail for him.
I don't think I'm over that kick on the 1 yet.
That kick on the 1 was
insane.
I think it was a 2 ball, wasn't it? Whatever it was, but that was a crazy kick shot there. And to get back to the table after Ryan makes something like that is...
and not only that, closing the rack out.
And closing the rack out.
Mark takes the rack.
And does any... I think Ryan gets the break, though, here, doesn't he?
It's going to be Ryan's break for rack 4.
Yep. Ryan did break and run the last break he broke, so let's see if he can do it again to go up 3-1.
Unbelievable.
But we all know Team Senna is rooting for Mark here to get back to the table after Ryan's break to tie this thing back up 2-2.
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. Ryan Lineham breaking rack number 4.
All right, nice strong break there by Ryan. It looks like he's not going to get the good position on that 1 ball like he wants, but what I'm seeing here is with how Ryan's been kicking these balls in, he is going to go for this 1 ball, and if he does make that, he will have a position for that 2 to possibly go 2-9.
Yeah, I think we may also see a push.
He could push here too, but I mean, even if he kicks this and tries to make it and misses, he could possibly leave in a safety as well.
I don't think we're going to see a push after all. I think we're going to see a kick shot.
He's going that way with it.
No, it's a push.
He is going push. He decides to push it almost into the pocket. But like I said, he did set up a very easy safety for Mark here to be able to position that 1 ball very close to that 9. And it seems like Mark is definitely going to want to be able to push this to defenses right on the 3 ball, so it takes out Ryan's ability to be able to jump this.
Oh, he definitely did not try to catch the pocket on that.
Definitely looked like he went for that shot, or he decided to he wanted that 1 ball behind the pile.
Yeah, I think he wanted it to go up.
Alright, it gave Ryan to the table, and we all know how dangerous that can be.
That's dangerous when he's not shooting well, but right now he's shooting well.
He's going to call the 9 ball here too as well. Let's see what he decides to do. That is, and he uses an extension as well. We have a 9 ball called and an extension used all in 1 shot. And he does have the shot to be able to do this, and it looks like even if he does miss this, it has a chance of being a good lead for himself as well. Oh, he peppered that.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my God, that was brutal. I'm gonna say it like I was saying yesterday. That is some natural talent positioning by Ryan there. Put a lot of pepper on that and ended up very nice on that. I don't know if that's gonna be the way to do it. I don't.
I think it may. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how much he can really see past that 9-ball.
He's gonna go for a little bit of more of a safety, tie up those balls, get that 9-ball out of the pocket. But it looks like he did set that 5-7 combo pretty straight, and he definitely didn't want to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty straight. 5-7.
Alright, we have a good shot here by Ryan. Let's see if he can get back for that 5. He should be able to. Yep. And that worked out really well, especially because that ball lined up nice for him. Yep. It was a good try-by mark to try to bury up a couple balls, but it is never easy to give Ryan ball in hand. Alright, he got a little out of position here.
Yeah,
He's going to have to choose which way he goes. He just asked if he uses his extension. He has, so let's see what he decides to do here. He decides to go for the cut, and it's a beautiful shot. Unfortunately, he did leave himself on the rail, so that is going to be a long shot on the rail. Forced to have to play top on this. Let's see if he can just make this nice and smooth with no issues. And he does drill it. It's a great shot by Ryan there to go up 3-1 against Mark.
That was a tough shot.
It was.
Long shot on the rail. Wow.
It's true. It was a nice shot on that 9-ball. Way to clutch shoot that, especially because of how hard that shot was.
Yeah, and he definitely made quick work of the rest of that rack.
He did. Alright, we're going to have 3-1. We have a 2-4 race here. Let's see if Mark can have this comeback. He's if he takes this rack, he definitely has a good chance to do it. To lose, this is a big swing though. If you to win this one, to lose this one, you definitely don't want to be have Ryan on the hill and you needing 4 racks still.
Yeah, here comes Mark to break rack number 5.
Alright, it was a good made up first ball. Unfortunately, he did not get the best position on that one, but he can see it. He can make it in the corner. And let's see, he's got to get to that 2-ball and hopefully not put himself behind the 6. And as well, that 3-ball is on the rail, so we're gonna see what he can do here.
I think ideally you kind of want to stun it so that it just comes straight across table.
You want to definitely do that. I almost like playing into the 6-ball just to get a little bit better position on that 2-ball. Just because I don't.
Oh, beautiful.
Now I think we're gonna see him try to draw this and put some spin on it and go between the 9 and the 4-ball and come around for the 3.
He may even snap it to come, that way.
You just gotta be careful with that, because if you don't play enough, you are not gonna like that going into the corner pocket. Yeah, he goes right through there. Unfortunately, he did hit it a little harder than he wanted to try to get that position. We're gonna see what he decides to do here. He can run this with he could play a safety, or he could go for this with inside. He won't scratch, he'll come back and forth, but with that 9-ball sitting there, it is a risky shot to take.
I think it's a little worrying to take that defense too, because possibility of scratching on the side.
So he does give Ryan a shot to shoot at it. I'm gonna think that Ryan is gonna play a safety here to either lock him up on that 9 or lock him on the 4. Looks like he's gonna. He actually might be going for this shot if he can sneak by that.
He's going for the shot.
Looks like he's putting left on it. Yep. Great
Wow,
shot there by
can't
Ryan.
believe he had enough to see
oh,
that.
no. And he got a very, very nice position there to get on to the 4.
Ryan certainly came ready to play today.
He definitely did. He's been practicing on those tables during the break as well. And it looks like he is gonna clean this rack up to go up 4-1 against Mark. It's a very nice finesse shot there. It looks like he's gonna probably just play this with the top left and come right around the table, 2 rails. Oh, he decides to go 1. And no matter what, where that ball is, anything is makeable for him.
Yeah.
Ryan with a rare miss by Ryan there. He did leave a long shot for Mark there. I think probably the best thing to do is to, if he's really straight on, just to come a little off the rail first. And he does. So it's a great shot by Mark there.
Stealing that rack.
Way to steal that rack from Ryan. That is an unfortunate miss by Ryan. You don't see that very much, so definitely to take advantage of that, to make that 9 was definitely clutch for Mark.
That was definitely a big swing, too. 3-2 is much better than 4-1.
This is true. Because, like I said, like we said, 4-1, that gives Ryan, I think, 2 more chances to break. And,
and if he had taken that 4-1 lead, he has the break here.
Yeah. So he's got the break here. Let's see if he can. He can shake off that 9 ball and get another break and run here in this match.
All right, Ryan Lineham to break for rack 6.
All right,
trying not to let this match go anymore.
He definitely put some juice into that one. He's not happy about that 9 ball. Let's see what he's got here, if he decides to go for this combo or decides to play a safety. It does look like the combo is relatively straight. Let's see what he does. He went for it, and unfortunately he does leave Mark a tough shot on that 1 ball. It looks like he really has to sliver this if he wants to shoot it in the side.
He might even bank it.
That is risky, though.
Or kick at it, because, again, he's a great kick.
He's a great kicker.
Kicker.
Let's see if he gets this. This is a very tough shot. He definitely doesn't want to. He wants to cut this about as much as he can to not scratch. If he undercuts this, he will scratch in that corner.
Yeah, it's definitely a tight shot.
And then at the same time, he does have to still try to get back. He's banking it like you were saying.
Yeah,
he's gonna kick at this.
Have to. It might be just past that threshold to be able to do either one.
Oh, what a shot by Mark there. Very clutch. He needed that.
There you go, proving me right on the fact that he's a hell of a kicker.
This is true.
Appreciate that, Mark.
Mark the kicker.
It didn't make me a liar.
Alright, let's see what he does here. Looks like he's playing top on this. Just to come out for that 3. Doesn't want to get too close to it. He doesn't. But the real problem here is it looks like he's going to have to try to get on that 5 ball, being very close to that 3. I think his best bet might just be to make this and play the safety. Because the last thing you want to do is double hit this. Alright, he dealt with his lead. Let's see what he can do here. I think the smartest play is probably to play this safety. But we're going to have to see what he decides to do. Because he could also try to play the 8 ball.
Yeah, it's a real tight window to try and leave the cue behind the 8. feel comfortable myself doing that, but
No,
not
I don't
these
either.
guys. Mark having to race the clock, used his extension already. Oh,
He goes for
makes
that
the
to
8.
get past. It got past the 7, but unfortunately it got underneath that 9, so he has another tough shot here by
Wonder if he's
Mark.
gonna try and kick at it.
It looks like he could even try to put a lot of right spin and just miss that 9 ball and try to kick into the 5. Yeah, something like that.
That's what I tried to draw the first time.
Yeah, that was an awful drawing.
Yeah, I know it was. Thank you.
Right, he's putting a little masse to get a little extra spin on it. Nice
Are you
shot
kidding
by
me,
Mark
Mark?
there. Just slow down there, cue ball.
Easy.
Slow down.
My goodness.
That is a beautiful shot there. Let's see if what he can do here. This should be a nice little, just play top, deal with your leave. Should have the 7 right in the side afterwards. Oh, he put some juice on that. It's very surprising. I wasn't a big fan on putting some juice on that. I think he could have made that and left himself on that top rail.
I think it was more to make sure that he didn't really get caught near either a rail or the 7. They put some extra oomph on it for that.
Unfortunately, it
Plus,
did not help him. So let's see if he can make this. That's a great shot
very
there.
nice.
Unfortunately, he did leave himself on the rail, so he's forced top. Let's just hope he hits this nice and smooth, so he does not scratch in the side here. You do not want to do that. Nice shot there by Mark, and he hit it perfect speed, not to scratch.
Mark ties it up and takes the break. Unbelievable out by Mark Tringali.
That's probably one of the best outs we've seen all weekend here, and I think actually the 2 best outs we've seen have both been from Mark.
Yeah, agreed. He's absolutely shooting lights out. He's got everything in his bag of tricks spilling out on the table. He's got his banks, his kicks, his jumps.
To start that run out with a kick into the side is unbelievable.
Yeah, with perfect position on the 2.
With perfect position on the 2 ball. And then masse the ball around, a long masse to go off the rail and kick another ball in, really.
Let's see if he can keep this run going. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet, and he gets the break. So a good run here can bring him to the hill with Ryan to break. We definitely don't want to see Ryan take this rack and get the break for Team Senna. Let's see, he does make a ball, but unfortunately he is a little. Looks like that one. We don't know if that one's on the rail or off the rail. It is on the rail, so I think his best bet here might be a safety.
Here, yeah.
Try to bet it up table. Just don't scratch for him. All right, that is a great safety there by Mark to start off this tied match.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much Ryan can see here. He may try a little bit of finesse himself to get around the 2 and make the 1.
He does just being able to see enough of it, and it's a great shot. Unfortunately, I think Mark is going to be able to just see this same thing, and I'm going to say Mark's going to try to do that same shot that Ryan just did.
I don't think he has enough to go this way.
I think he's going to be able to see the other side of the 1 there. He can just hit it.
He's going to want to come this way, maybe kick and stick.
I think he's going to be able to. I think he can see the 1 without doing that, almost to be able to go cross corner.
Oh yeah, looks like it.
Yeah. The biggest thing there was just to not leave a shot for Ryan, and unfortunately he does leave him the shot with that little double hit there, double kiss with the cue ball to the 1.
Yeah, he could have buried that a little more, but considering what he had to shoot with, this could have been much worse.
It's true. I think Ryan's just going to play this with bottom just to come straight across and be able to shoot that 2 ball all the way down. But I could also see him playing this with a lot more snap to try to go between the 3 and the 4. plays it with top.
I think ultimately just trying not to scratch there.
Just trying not to scratch there, yeah. Let's see what he does here. I feel like, like I said, he has been playing really good safety, so this could be another one. And it does have a successful safety right there. Let's see if
You don't know it's successful yet.
Is, by successful I mean it is not 100% makeable right now.
He did make the 2 a bit hidden.
It looks like Mark might be able to just nick this 2 ball here. He could possibly go 2 rails behind the 5 ball and also kick this as well.
Both players using their extensions already too.
I think he is going to try to go underneath that 5 ball and go 2 rails and kick this ball. Let's see, I think he's going to have to play this with some left English as well.
He's running out of time here.
He is running out of time.
Oh, right around it.
Unfortunate. It did not touch 1 ball on the table. Alrighty, we're going to see Ryan here with ball in hand on a table that is not very difficult. We're going to see him probably play this with a little draw just to get back on that 4. He did more of a stop shot than a draw it out. Looks like he did get a good angle on the 4 to either come 2 rails back around for the 5.
I think we'll see him hit this with some top to come back.
Yeah.
The question is, can he thread the needle between all the traffic?
He decides to go soft and just play the wave in the corner. Because with this one, like I said, this is a good one to just play top just to get onto the 6. Yep, very good shot there by Ryan. Let's see what he decides to do here. If he decides to come around, it looks like he's going to go around the 8 ball, or at least draw it out. Oh, he did do that.
Just pushes the 8 ball.
He just pushes it to the side. And I'm assuming he will be playing this in the corner instead of the side.
Yeah. Nice easy stun.
Just a stun shot. Yep, just like that. And we're going to see Ryan go up 4-3 and get the break. He's took his time with a little bit more with that one after that last 9 ball rattle he had.
Yeah.
So now he gets the
Definitely
break.
not one to rush at this point.
He's let's see if Mark can get this rack. Let's see if he can get back to the table here. Especially with Ryan breaking and being on the hill here, he's definitely gonna have some motivation to run this table out.
Yeah, we're getting some viewers over here in the pool room cheering Mark on. Ryan looking to silence them.
Ryan is looking to silence them. This is Team Lineham with Ryan Lineham playing on the hill
Match
and
point.
on the hill for the match as well.
Match point for Ryan Lineham.
Yeah, in 2 different ways. He is on the hill twice. Let's see if he can let Mark not get to the table.
Break and run.
This would be. If he doesn't let Mark to the table, this will be big. What a good break to start. He makes... Oh, wow. He makes 5 balls.
4
on the
break.
On the break.
And a look at the...
And a wide open table. I think, unfortunately for Mark here, I think we're going to end up having this... We're going to see Ryan break and run this... Oh... He gets a little out of position there.
Wow,
we're going to have to see him make a good shot here.
He still got the cut.
He got the cut in the side, but now we're going to get a little wild with the cue ball here. But he's going to hopefully get a good position on that 7. I mean, we all know the last place to be is to be behind the 9 here. So, as long as he doesn't really get behind that 9 ball, he should have a good shot on the 7 ball. He bumps it, and he does get an okay leave on this 7 ball here. It's a little bit of a tough shot, but like we always say, anything's makeable if you hit it right.
That's a good one.
He does.
He
drills
hit
this.
it right.
He's gonna call that. You know, he could always showboat here, go 3 reels on the side, but I think he's gonna just play this in the corner.
And that's going to do it,
that's
folks.
going to be good. That's going to be
Ryan Lineham seals the deal for his team as they win the Arena Cup 7-4 over Team Senna. What an absolutely great game of pool we just watched there. Don't go anywhere. We're about to do the ceremony for the cup. All right, we're lining up with these trophies here brought to us by Shane Awards. Beautifully made cup here. They have all types of different awards you can get made for whatever occasion you need one for. In this case, it is for the best 9-ball shooters here at the joint, as we have Frost ready to give the champions what they've earned. Okay. We are in.
Wednesday, they might have like a meeting or something.
They can afford those pants. They can afford those pants, guys. Sandra, so I'm gonna use mine to there. You got a cookie in there, remember that?
Yeah. Is that yours? The only one that Wednesday, I had it Friday. This is the worst I've seen her. No, it's usually yeah. I got the tip. That's a compliment. Take the door, man. All right, I take my back. Tuesday is 6 or 8. Let's say whichever one to you want to do 8. Alright, cool. Sounds good. We're kicking balls over. I don't mind. Every time we're stuck in the ball, I'm so frowned upon, but it'll be great. That's how it's
Seven foot tables. We'll see it Tuesday.
Let's go.
Free single. Did you open the tailgate for that?
I was good there. For real.
I said a couple shots and go, damn, John, this is I'm shaking a little bit. That's why I'm embarrassed. Every time
I'm proud of the team. I seriously am. I think we did really fucking good considering. Huh? 4 weeks ago? Yeah. 2 weeks ago. You were on I know how to curve that fucking shit when I'm playing. That's just the thing, you know. Pull that folder. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. You're thought of. I know what I'm gonna do ahead of time. If I fuck up, then I readjust. That's it, you know? Yeah, exactly what I'm gonna do. I gotta stop. I gotta reset. No, I'm fucking going. Yeah. My gears go. That's it. I know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I'll slow myself down, but I don't change my ball. I go and it's fucking wild. Good job, Shirley. You too, my friend. Right.
Testing. Good to go.
Her speed was perfect.
Gonna be a photographer? Just take a bunch of random shit. Yeah, it's not on. Do you know how to zoom and everything? So front part, all right, ladies and gentlemen that are still joining us, we do have the ceremony about to begin to give the champions their cup. That beautiful cup made for us by our very own Shane Awards here in Warwick, Rhode Island. They did a great job of putting together these trophies for the winning team. They're excited to receive them now. Shane Awards in Warwick, Rhode Island. If you need anything made up, they're happy to get you exactly what you're looking for.
All right, guys, we get ready to conclude the first inaugural Arena Cup. We're going to congratulate the winning team, Team Lineham. They won 7-4 today. They broke the 5-3 curse that had been the prior 2 weekends. So we have Team Lineham. We got Captain Ryan Lineham, Mike Phipps, John Leandro, Justin Bertrand, Leanne Detour, and Jimmy Flanagan. Congratulations, guys. No, you guys are fun. Guys, great shooting all weekend. I want to give special thanks to Jeremy K., who did the stream all weekend, all 3 weekends. He had his friend Sean, who came with him the last 2 weekends. And also special thanks to John Leandro. I did not want to bring him up until the cup was over. He helped me with the last 15%, helping me get the format, the doubles, the singles. Really appreciate that. That was the last push that I needed. I appreciate it. So, congratulations, you guys. $5,000 first place. The big trophy stays here. I'm going to get a plaque. We'll find a place for the trophy. And I'll get a plaque with a picture. We're going to get pictures real quick before we touch anything with you guys. We'll get a plaque, team photo with your names, and all these little acrylics are for you guys, all right?
How about a thank you guys?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Anthony's still here. Anthony, we appreciate you. Anthony Arena, I thought he left. So big thank you to Anthony for giving us a place to play. Hence the cup is named after him, and to the joint and the staff. Mostly Nicole, but the staff did take care of us when we ran past the afternoon. So thank you guys, everybody. Much appreciated. We're gonna get some team photos before we conclude the day.
Great job, Team Senna.
All right, thank you everyone for joining us here at the Arena Cup. The champion's about to celebrate. If you'd like to come down and